All right, guys, going to take a look quickly at NVIDIA. Looking at the weekly chart, looks fairly healthy overall still. It's still holding a higher weekly low many weeks in a row where you got a higher low compared to last week. Last week, higher low compared to the week before, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. So many weeks in a row, it set a higher low week after week. So a break of that pattern would signal that some more consolidation is due. The stock did get overextended. It got overbought on the RSI on the weekly. It got overbought on the RSI on the daily. Now we have a bearish MACD cross on the daily. We have increasing bear volume, which could be a sign that people are getting a little bit nervous, taking profits. It's not enough of a spike today that would suggest this is the bottom of the bear move, in my opinion. Not yet. Bulls are going to try to hold this low as support, 788. Once again, that's the low of last week. So bulls are going to want to hold that to signal that they are still in control. Right now, you have a little bit of a double top or a lower high on the daily. Bears are trying to start a downtrend where you have a high, low, lower high. Bears want to get that lower low. But we're around that daily middle Bollinger Band and the 20 exponential moving average. I do believe that the 20 exponential moving average, if we do get a break tomorrow, I believe that 20 exponential moving average around 780 should hold as a support. If it breaks below, I think it could be a good buy, as I believe it will close above that support tomorrow. Although that's not financial advice, that's just my thought. Bulls are still holding that red line 4-week moving average on the weekly, and you see it's just been riding above that red line. If we do break last week's low and we do end up closing this week below that red line, we could be headed towards that green line, which is the 8-week moving average, as our next target. But overall, the weekly still looks healthy, looks like a bull flag, no volume spike at the high to suggest that it's really topped out or anything. But I do think in the short term, we might see a little bit more of a pullback on NVIDIA. Now we have the split. I believe it's in 5 days from now. I wonder how it's going to react. Is it going to be a sell the news event? I think it's going to happen this way, in my opinion. If we keep declining until around that date, then it's not going to be a sell the news event, in my opinion, because it would have already sold off. There would have already been a lot of profit taking. If it does hold this support over here, or it does happen to fake out to the downside and then run and pass this high of 835, and it continues running until July 19, then I think it would be a sell the news event in that case. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But if you do want to play this bullish tomorrow, you can try and bottom fish around today's low with a stop loss below last week's low of 788, so that you can enter the trade, and if it doesn't go your way, you exit with a small loss. Although I don't see that as a high potential trade right now. I see more bearish momentum on the way from what I can see on the chart in the short term. If it does gap down, though, that's a different story. If it gaps down below the support around that 20 EMA, then that could be a dip buying opportunity, whereas gaps down and then runs towards that red line 4-day moving average. So gap down, buy opportunity for a flip. Gap up or open around here, then I think it's going to drop more. That's my thought. Do your own due diligence. Thanks, guys, for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and check out my website, 10baggerstocks.com, and follow me on Instagram, 10baggerstocks. Have a good night.